Welcome to the Pod Punkcast, everybody. I'm Scott, and with me is the one with all these stupid, silly songs trying to catch your ear, Duncan Thomas Smith. How you doing over there, bud?
Good, man. How are you doing?
Yeah, not bad.
I like that. That's a great line from Minstrel's Prayer.
Yeah, I was looking through the album trying to find something to say, but I don't know. I don't know this album. So this is today we're doing the debut album by Atlanta area pop punk band. I'll call them a pop punk band, Cartel.
Yeah, from Georgia. I get it's like their debut full length.
Yeah, debut full length. They had an EP, but this is the one. This is their first album. So,
totally. Yeah.
I don't know the band too much, Duncan. I know you got a lot to say about them, but before we do any of that, let's get into. I don't know. We haven't talked about new music in a long time, so give me some bands you've been listening to. I know we've talked a little bit privately about some of these, but what else? What's some new bands?
No, I really haven't talked to many people about some new albums. There actually hasn't been too many this year, actually. But the new Future Teens just came out last Friday.
Yep, I've listened to that a little bit.
Yeah, it's called Still Life. The first, honestly, the half of the album has actually been out for a long time. So when it dropped, there was only maybe 4 or 5 songs that were kind of new at the time. But I'm loving it. It's great. They're actually one of those bands that I need to see live.
I don't know them too much, but I've heard the previous album. This one I've listened to maybe twice, and yeah, it's fine.
I wouldn't say it's the one before called Self Care would probably be their best, but this one's great. It's so I've been listening to that. There's a new Flatliners that just came out called Cold World. Been chewing on that.
Okay, yeah, I haven't listened to that
yet. I think it's like their 8th or 9th album.
They have a lot of material. Yeah, they're a local band.
Yeah, no, for sure. And Fireworks, that band?
Yeah.
They're from Detroit. They're back now, kind of touring and stuff with Into It Over It. And I've been kind of dabbling in some of them because they're sort of back and they're all over doing shows and stuff like that. They're actually played a show with Aaron West. So Dan Campbell did some guest stuff on some of their songs.
It's funny. They're one of the bands I'd say Fireworks, Cartel.
Oh yeah.
I know it's different kind of music. Polar Bear Club. I'll throw that name. The Swellers.
Yeah. They all actually had a tour together. Fireworks, Polar Bear Club. I think, and it was Transit. That was one big tour one year. But yeah, definitely for sure, man.
That to me is where
that's the second wave almost.
And it's when I fell off it, and that's why I don't know Cartel. Then you know it. I think a bunch of our friends are huge fans of this band.
Yeah. I'm also listening to Origami Angel a lot.
Oh, so much.
At Warped Tour. They're one of my favorite new bands that I've just gotten into. That I actually can't even get enough of them.
I can't get enough of them. I think I mentioned them to you. We were both going to get into them eventually, but one of the discoveries of the Warped Tour Montreal lineup, Origami Angel. How do we miss them?
Yeah, Somewhere City is the one that I really started on. I love it.
So they're kind of, I mean, we're not going to do them because they're new to us, but they have a bunch of albums. The one called Gami Gang is just, I can't stop listening to it. It's going to be my most played this year. I don't even know what kind of music it is. What kind of music are they? Are they pop punk? No.
Yeah, it's like a fast pop punk. It's really fun. Honestly, you're having a great time listening to this.
I've never heard anything like it.
Yeah, there's some stuff like it, but I mean, I think you'll really like Fireworks and Cartel a little more, some of the new Cartel, if you love that,
So speaking of all that, this is the beginning. So I think I've mentioned it before, and but we are now going to be doing a big, basically now till the end of August. Every band we're doing is going to be playing the Montreal Warped Tour. So. Yeah. If anyone's not aware what the Warped Tour is, Duncan, we got to mention what it is. Not everyone knows what the Warped Tour is.
We've talked about Warped Tour many times on here.
No, we have, but what is the Warped Tour? Did you want to mention it all? You want to talk about this before we get into Cartel? Because I got nothing much to say about Cartel because I don't know them.
No, it's a big tour. When was the last Warped Tour? Did they even have it last year? Because the last time I was at Warped Tour was 2013. And it was at the Molson Amphitheater, and the last band that I saw at Warped Tour was The Used.
basically, so Warp Tour, yeah, the last Warp Tour was last year, but it was no longer the touring festival. So
Yeah, yeah,
Kevin Lyman, the guy who I think he was the founder of Warp Tour, in 2018, he announced it would be the final tour, and then 2019 they did do a 25th anniversary, but not in like a touring like they used to. So
yeah.
so there has been one, but since 2018 is the last like touring one that we all know it by. But
Yeah. No, but that was a staple. Like, I mean, since 2000, I think I went to Warp Tour every year, maybe a couple of years here and there I'd missed, but up to 2013, I remember that was the last one I went to.
yeah, I feel like we got to spread out our Warp Tour stories for the next couple months, but let's do a little bit of the history of Warp Tour just quickly. It is the largest traveling music festival in the US and the longest running music festival in North America. So that's a huge kind of deal too.
Oh yeah.
Went till 2019, and then it returned last year, and now it's back again this year. 5 cities this year, just over little weekends. But it used to be like 50 dates or something, like basically June till end of August, going to cities in the shittiest venues, parking lots. Like
Molson Park was always the destination that like we grew up on.
Yeah.
Like some bands, it's like I've only seen at Warp Tour, like I guess Mest, right?
Okay, yeah. So Warp Tour, like, yeah, we've been. I think we started going in 2000 because Green Day played it,
That was
and
the
then I
first
think
one,
I
yeah.
went till like 2004. But it was mostly for the Toronto one. It was about an hour outside of Toronto in basically a field.
Yeah, pack the car.
Yeah, and like it was hard to get to. It still is if hard to get to if that was where a festival was. But one time it was in the Rogers Center, so where the Blue Jays play,
Yeah.
and it was horrible because you'd have 8 different stages, and in one closed roof stadium.
It's funny, yeah. That show was one of the first times I saw AFI, and that's another band that I actually wanted to talk about that I've been listening to a lot.
Okay.
And I just got tickets to see them in October, which is going to be incredible. I haven't seen a headline set from them in a long time. But yeah, that Skydome Warp Tour was like the first time I think I saw AFI.
Amazing. I think that was the only time we saw Phoenix TX, which is going to be coming up one day on the Pod Punk cast. But
yeah, I think did we catch just the end of them coming in? Because we got in, yeah.
And so that's one thing we got to talk about Warp Tour. So Warp Tour is this traveling. It's mostly punk, all types of punk. It's like old punk, new punk. Pop punk is only, one of many, many genres, but there was ska, sometimes like metal or like emo core stuff too. One of the big things that they would do though is instead of having a big headliners like every other fest, and there's such an order to everything, it was basically just every band is going to get the same amount of long set, same amount of time on their set, and we're going to draw names randomly for all the stages every single day. So there's no headliners, and everyone feels equal. So
one year I missed Motion City Soundtrack early.
Yeah, and here, Duncan, look at this. I'll send you this photo right now. But
I think they played at like 11:30 or something. And like going in, when you look at that big Warp Tour board, like that was just like I don't even remember being able to take a picture. I had to like jot it down on like a little shitty piece of paper.
Exactly. So one of the big things is right when you get into the fest, you have to get there early. And it just has this big blow up fucking board with all the stages and bands written on little writing. And you just have to stand there with 2,000 other people and figure out your day. Like what time is Alkaline Trio going on? Yeah. What time is fucking
starting line on? It's like, I'm definitely make sure you eat around the right time and like, But yeah, you'd have to. But then it's just like, where is that stage?
Well, look at that right there. That picture I sent you. It says maps with map and signing table. You can buy a schedule for $2. There's charging to like have a little thing. This is before cameras.
Yeah. Oh, I think up to the last Warp Tour, I was buying little schedules for sure. It's like perfect. $2. Gladly pay $2 to have this all figured out.
Wow. So Warp Tour is still doing that to this day, and it's kind of a cool little thing about the fest. Like,
they better have this at the Warp Tour coming up.
They do. So Warp Tour is still apparently doing this. So that means we got to get there early, like our favorite band could be going on right at noon. Gates open at 11. But it also just makes it so like there's not bands who are like, fucking they're the headliner, everyone get out of their way or anything.
Oh,
It's like,
totally.
no,
Yeah,
we're all
yeah,
doing this together.
yeah,
Um,
definitely.
Now, I mean, I think as we do this, every episode we do for the next bit, we got to talk about Warped Tour, a little bit of something. We've talked about it enough today, but there are some bad things about the Warped Tour that lots of bands are either banned from it or have said some shitty things about it. So
Oh, yeah.
it's not all good, but
There's a couple of like new bands that I've known of that I've been wanting to get into, like Pennywise. Like I've been listening to Straight Ahead, that album, and it's amazing. So now I'm like excited to see Pennywise, and even with like MXPX, like that one somewhere.
slowly going the way of the buffalo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And we're going to be doing that in a few weeks.
yeah. That one. It's like I'm listening to that like every single day.
Once you know that you're going to a festival in a couple of months, it's like then you see the lineup. It's like, who's that band? Like we have Spotify now. You can check them out. You can see what
Totally.
these
And it's
like,
so easy. No commitments. Just like, kind of a couple, like, and like the other thing is like, you can go to Setlist FM, check out what they've been playing live lately.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, you can really orchestrate like these things to like get prepared for some of this stuff.
Yeah. So, I mean, lots of these bands we're going to be talking about.
And Cartel for you.
Exactly. So the first of the Warped Tour bands, so they are playing the Montreal one. And Duncan, you've been a fan for a long time. When was the first time you heard Cartel? Tell me a little bit about, you first hearing this Chroma album.
So basically it was like summer 2000. Hold on. Yeah. Summer 2005. And Rob gave me the Ransom EP, and it was burned. And I remember just like I ran that into the ground, like that album. And Chroma, I guess, was coming out. I think maybe that song, honestly, was like shortly coming out or like new at the time. And Chroma was coming out. So we were waiting for Chroma and just could not wait for that album to come out.
Yeah. So the band formed in August 2003 and then recorded from May to June 2005. Released in September 20th, 2005 is Cartel Chroma. So
yeah, the fall, like I remember in the fall, it was like, I remember I had this CD on order at HMV, and I swear, like not to say I was the only one in the city who had it, but like I remember I kept like when like it was supposed to be out, I kept calling them in there, and I'm like, is the CD there? And they're like, no, it's delayed, like on back order or something. Like, it's like I can only imagine them in the store just being like, this guy in his fucking, what is this, Cartel? Who the hell is this?
So I mean, at the time, I mean, this is a huge debut listening to this, but they weren't a big band. Like you had to probably special order this from a record store, if you can believe, if anyone even knows what that means, like anymore. But so what is this band? This band is what, four guys?
I think it's
original members.
I think it's 5 guys.
Okay, 5 guys,
and they're all actually like they've known each other since high school and stuff. I saw in some of the articles, which we'll get to.
Yep. Okay.
But yeah, this band, they have so much chemistry. This band.
Yeah, it sounds like they do. I mean, this is a crazy debut. So I feel like this. So I know, listening to it back, like I want to say I don't know Cartel, but like I think I told you the other day when I saw you, Duncan, like this, I know some songs because of you guys. Like you guys blasted this to shit.
Oh
like,
yeah. They're not a Rushmore band, but this is a Rushmore possible album.
I don't know big milestones in my life as far as like years of like this, other than albums that came out that were big. And 2005, that's the year of, I mean, I won't say his name, but 2 big albums came out that year, Cold Roses and Jacksonville. The year before that, 2004, I know that because American Idiot came out, also around like late summer.
I'll always measure years by things like that for sure. Oh yeah, Ryan Adams. Yeah, Ryan Adams. You can say it. Say the name.
Yeah. Like, and so that's how I measure kind of some years. It's like, I don't remember when I went to school, but it's like, oh no, that album came out in that. And it's like, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, totally.
2005 for sure. This is when like,
this would have been album of the year for me, probably.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, I mean, I'd have to circle back and like look at all that, but I couldn't even imagine an album coming out this year being better than that, which is what, 21 years ago?
Yeah, and I mean, I want to hear. I want to know what like if this. I want to know what you think about this album, like to this day too.
Oh yeah. Oh, we just saw this live, front to back.
I know you did. All right, Duncan's getting the order all over the place. He just wants to talk about the album. So, but I want to say, this is when
Well,
I
actually,
feel like.
there's some punk news that we should talk about.
All right, what's the punk news then, Dunk?
There was a Green Day movie. Have you heard of this? It's like a Green Day. It's called Nimrods,
Nope.
and it's like these kids who are going on a road trip to open for Green Day.
Is it? Does Green Day have anything to do with it?
Yeah, they're in the movie. There's like quick clips of them kind of headlining the show. Like, I mean, it seems like it's just a shitty, Detroit Rock City.
Oh, that's kind of cool then. So Detroit Rock City, like, does that? I haven't seen that in a long time, but that movie holds up. I would imagine.
Yeah, no, for sure. You see, Phoebe Bridgers is kind of back, eh?
Okay, yeah.
She just played.
I didn't see that. No. She had new music or something.
She played 3 new songs, and it was her first show in 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited for new music, but I'm not like a diehard fan or anything like that. But like everything she puts out is great. All right, back to Cartel.
Yeah, that's about it. Well, actually, there's a Cartel, that Lucky Street beer. Remember that Cartel beer that I was talking about?
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah, it's you can only get it in Jersey City though, in New Jersey.
And so what? Any band could just fucking go throw their name, go to a local brewery and just throw my name on a beer.
Yeah, I'd drink that though.
It's fine. I know what you mean. Lucky Street. That's a song in this album though, so I know. Yeah.
Recorded it 3 times.
2005, I was over, like, it wasn't that I was over pop punk, but I was on to the fucking folk and the more alternative country stuff. But you guys were around. That's the thing. I knew these songs. I heard them, like that Q&A bit. Like, you guys played that so much. I knew you guys loved this album. So
yeah, that was one of the best.
So you guys were waiting for this to come out, and it did. And Duncan, yeah, what was it like first time hearing this this first song? May as well get into it.
Do you want to get into the tracks?
Here. Yeah. Say Anything brackets else. First song by a Cartel in their debut.
Yeah, I didn't know this one first. I guess I would have known honestly before the album came out. But yeah, I love how this one starts. How it's like, it's the sound of like a vinyl record being put on.
Yeah, it starts with those fuzzed vocals. Sounds like you're putting on a vinyl. You can hear it spinning. Then it's got that distorted, quiet guitar.
Yeah, and Baby
then it slams in with.
I love their babies. They're and Baby don't follow their lead, because you'll never know just how the story ends or how the story goes.
When you do that little effect at the beginning, everyone probably turns it up a little bit, like, what's going on? Like, and then it makes the song just crunch as it comes in. So like, that's on purpose. That's a nice little production thing from 2005. Like,
yeah, such a strong opener.
So the producer doesn't have a Wikipedia page to himself, but the producer is Zach Ordom and Keith Mount, and Cartel has a production credit too. So, and honestly, with how it's all written and everything, like, these guys are
the Militia Group, right?
Well, that's the label. That's the label.
Oh, yeah.
I was talking about the producer. Yeah. So this was actually the Militia Group was the label that this came out on, which the label is kind of done with right now, which is, I think, will explain something later on. But they did have bands like Acceptance, Duncan, the Appleseed Cast, great band, the Love Jealous Sound, like, incredible.
Yeah, I think this was their most successful one, though.
Really? Okay. I was going to say Rufio was probably their most successful.
Ooh, love them.
Yeah, that's a pop punk band we'll do one day for sure too. But yeah, I'm actually curious. Cartel did get pretty big, so.
But yeah, there was something about this album, how every song I wanted, I guess not every song, but like touch up a little bit on the 2025 re-record, like not changes, but like the vocals are so much cleaner, and like he's definitely like pronouncing the words a little more like clear.
He's been singing for 20 years. So yeah, so what Duncan's talking about is this band, there's a reason they did this, I did learn, but they have re-recorded this album 20 years later. And when you go to Spotify, the the first thing that comes up is this new version, which is annoying. Like, I don't know this band enough.
You listened to it first, didn't you?
The first thing when we decided to do this, I downloaded it, whatever, and it was the new 2025 version. Like, I don't want that off the bat. I want to hear what it's like.
Oh, totally.
The reason they did this, may as well talk about it now, Duncan, but it is something over to do with vinyl rights, or it's something to do, like, they didn't have the rights to the original mechanical pressing, or like the mechanical royalty. The songwriting, you can re-record it, but I guess they, like, do you have this on vinyl? May as well talk about it now.
Yeah, I can get into the little bit of the vinyl. It's funny because one song, like that piano song, Save Us, is a different version on this vinyl. So I think like it's like that's one of the rights that you were kind of talking about. But
that's annoying.
I remember when this was like being dropped, because like I'm kind of new to vinyl with like all of our friends. Like you guys have been collecting vinyl for longer than me. When this came out, you know how I'm texting the group about all these new drops, and normally people are just kind of not really caring or into it. But as soon as I announced this one, everyone kind of bit for this. So there was like 3 or 4 Chromas show up to my house. You know what I mean?
I can see why you guys hooked on to this one. There's this band has something special about them. I want to know if they held it up like later on through what? How many albums do they have now? 4 or 5?
They got about 4 full lengths. I love every single one of them.
They seem like such, like the songwriting. So it says all lyrics are by how do you say his last name? But his first name is Will.
I'm
Will
saying
Pug.
Pew.
Yeah, and all the songs are Cartel, so they're splitting this here. But if this is a debut album, and like I would say, just for pop punk songs for what they are, like what is it, 12 songs? 10 out of 12 are like really incredible pop punk songs that like.
Ooh, yeah.
And you're saying they're doing this later albums too?
What do you mean for what?
Like it's good. It's still good. You're saying you're sticking with them. Like it's still good stuff. Yeah,
okay. I love Cartel. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the vinyl. It's like a nice like embossed, text and stuff. Like nice presentation. Beautiful art.
Like right off the bat. So let's get back into this first song, but like it's just full of hooks and like there's so many parts to this too. Like
for sure. But yeah, the song after, honestly, actually that first song, Say Anything. There's a video for that. Did you watch the videos?
So I did watch that actually today, and so 2005, man. Like with him, like they're all playing in a band in like some white room,
really colorful,
And it's like there's like different versions of him, right? The main singer guy, like it's silly, like it's just. But every band had to do a video back then. Like
there's videos for the first 2 songs here.
So right off the bat, this band was doing like big videos. So someone knew there was something special about this band, but they were on Militia Group, which is like a small label. Like it's just weird that like they put money behind this band.
No, for sure. I mean, no one deserved it more.
True. Yeah. So second song is Honestly. So is this the single? Like
this was the first single. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Lots of starts and stops, tempo changes. It's saying this song was inspired by the jealousy frontman Will Pugh felt when a girl he used to date started dating someone else. In an interview, he looks back on Chroma for its 10th year anniversary. He says, I was like, yeah, I'm coming off the road and I'm going to see you for the first time. And then her dating someone else started happening and it affected me a lot more than I thought. It just ate at me so hard. So that's basically where Honestly came from. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do or how I'm going to do it, but I'm getting you back. And I guess it worked because it's saying it's like it's about his wife.
Wow. Oh, really? Okay. So it ended up
they've been married for 7 years, it's saying. And like at that time, I guess, probably more now. Yeah, good for him.
I mean, yeah, that's okay. So that's one of the things that I think makes pop punk different from like regular punk. Punk has a little bit of relationship stuff, but pop punk has a little bit more of those kind of songs about relationships or girls or.
Oh yeah,
you can tell when it's from the heart.
That's where you put the energy,
Oh, totally. I just wrote, man, it just starts right into that riff. Did you learn
that one on guitar?
So I put on the album today and I was playing guitar. I stopped with the first song, but I get it. It's all bar chords. But like, again, I don't play riffs like that, but this was a band that I put it on and I'm like, I want to learn, like, I want to know how to play these. Like it sounds great.
So good. Couple guitars.
One thing, I mean, I wrote down a lot of little like, man, what a good song, melodies, like just so many different hooks. But there was something special about this song, and it's the second verse. Did you like, you know what I'm talking about? There's like a guitar over the second verse, and just like, I don't know. I don't know this producer. This is some of the best production I think we've heard yet.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Like I this is crazy, man.
It's
like,
so fucking good. Yeah.
It doesn't, and it's also, it's more just like the songwriting, not how it sounds, but like this is some of the top pop punk there is at this era, this time. Like
100%.
I'm seeing why you guys like this a lot.
Oh, fuck. Right. To this day. And that's getting everyone out too. Like there was 4 or 5 of us at the show. Wow. It says, honestly became a hit when it was played on New York City's hit music station Z100. And it was also featured in the 2006 film John Tucker Must Die. You ever see that?
No, I never heard of it.
It's like one of those like, just teen movies. It's actually one of the last of its kind, but like it's so funny that Cartel's in that movie.
Yeah, this is a teen band. Yeah, I mean that was a short window. So they that's the thing. This band, if they came out 3 years before, huge. They'd be Newfound Glory, huge.
Oh,
like
yeah,
it was kind of dipping, and like it goes up and down. Like even me, I was sick of pop punk by this point. It's like you guys were listening.
Yeah, I don't consider them on Newfound Glory's level, but like I like them almost as much as Newfound Glory.
One thing I did have to say though, this video, there's a video for this song. I hate the way he looks at the camera. Like well,
it's funny. There was a thing about how he looks like Aaron Carter. Did you see that?
It was his haircut, I guess, but.
He's like, I'm never cutting my hair like that again. There was an article, I can pull it up.
Oh, really?
Fucking hilarious.
And they made him do that. It was not his fault, but he's looking at the camera, and it's like it doesn't.
Oh, you should see some old Starting Line videos.
But that's fine to me. Like Kenny looking at me like that. Like I love Kenny looking at me like that. Like, like that's different. That's 2 years before. But these 2005 bands, no, don't be looking at me like that.
It's funny on the 2025 version. It's I swear it sounds a little faster. And there's like new sound effects on like the bridge and stuff.
I think you said it to me, but it's not better. Like it's not good. Like
I'd never take the re-record over the original, but it's just like I was just really comparing it and just trying to see like kind of the difference.
It sounded like the band was more mature, but then it also sounded like they kind of like, no, now it doesn't. You've ruined. Like you can't do that. Maybe we should get into it now, but why do bands do that? It's kind of stupid to me. I get it for if you want the rights to your vinyl, but like people don't want to hear the same. Like I don't want to hear the same album recorded 20 years later, unless it was.
Honestly, though, like this one actually was one of the better ones. Like normally, I'll listen to like these re-records, maybe give it one chance, just give it a short leash. If I like really don't like it, I'll turn it off. But like this one, I didn't mind too much. It's almost like it's kind of a breath of fresh air for it.
If you're spending time to go into the studio, fucking spend all this money, and then you record something like this, or even worse, you know what's worse than this? Recording an album of covers. Unless you're Newfound. But I was like, just don't spend that. Like, just I don't know, record something else. Write a song. Like, is it that hard for you guys?
There's a funny little thing. So they cover Wonderwall on that Punk Goes 90s. And I was listening to it in the car the other day with my brother, and he wasn't too impressed.
Yeah, I can't see your brother being impressed with this band.
No, not really. But I mean, it's not like it's not that they stand out in that way, or like it's like they're like they'll come on and like he won't like it. It's just sort of one of those like he heard that cover and like it's not really the best cover, but it was just I found it kind of funny.
This band, and I'm just throwing it out right now, I may take it back later, you have to be into pop punk already to like really appreciate like what they're doing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like a Newfound you can throw on, everyone can kind of bob to it. Okay, this is a good song. This is like with how many times they're changing with like, it's kind of like Wonder Years. They're throwing back to other songs, right? Like later in this album, they're kind of a little bit more of a cohesive thing. There's a little bit more like thought to it. So you can't just throw on a song and, my friend's over, yeah. Like this is, yeah. All right, song 3. Yeah, the song's called Runaway.
When this album first came out and I listened to it for the first time, like I was saying from like that HMV, This was my favorite song.
The only thing I wrote is starting to get tired of it by this point. But you know what it is?
Oh, really?
Starting to get tired of all the like it's almost too much, like too much at once. Like you're overstimulated by the pop punk. There's so
I
many
actually
hooks.
find that the intro of this one kind of like softens that perfectly. And it's like you need one that like kind of starts in slowly, because the other two just kind of just like they come in so fast. And like I felt this one, but on the 2025, I actually didn't like the intro much at all.
So they changed this one.
Just a little bit. I mean, it's subtle, but like I can tell because I've been listening to this one for 20 years.
Yeah, so this is like, how often is Cartel on the playlist?
Well, I have them in the mix. If we're doing that little rating right now, but
I went to I just in general, like in your life, like are you like listening to Cartel once a week?
yeah. Oh, well, I mean, yeah. Like I'll throw them on if I'm kind of thinking about them. But I mean, they don't have a ton of material. Like they're not like a big B-side band or like anything like that. Like they've had 2 new singles in the last like 10 years. I think they came out a couple years ago. And now like there's actually a new album coming out, I think this year. And there's a new song, and there's another new song coming out this Friday.
I was gonna say this band, just looking at like not knowing them much, I'm like they need a couple more albums. They got 4 albums.
Yeah, listen to the self-titled and Cycles. Like just, I mean, not as good as like not as strong as this, but in a direction where like I think you might actually enjoy it more because it's a little faster and like.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah.
That's one thing they're missing for pop punk, and maybe that's like by this point, pop punk wasn't as fast. But yeah, they're not going like the speed of Newfound Glory or even Blink. But well, you know what? The next album, which is the self-titled, with some of the stuff I learned about this band, like I hope we do them one day because I'm not going to talk about what they did after, but some interesting stuff with that bubble in the band thing. Eh?
Oh yeah, Band in the Bubble. Yeah. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
No, I say we were going to be doing the next one. I think if you like this band enough, like I think if it's worth it, we'll skip that. And
I totally do.
I didn't research it.
That was actually one of like the biggest things like for them. That kind of put them on the map a bit.
Yeah, why was this band so big right off the bat?
I mean, that album was like 2007, I think.
Yeah,
a couple years
that was
after
2 years later. But Chroma is the big one that got them on the map, right?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Okay. Next song we've got "Matter of Time."
Now on the re-record. Now this one is actually put as song 8. So when they played this album front to back at the show, they played it in the new order. So they skipped this one, and they played like the next song, "Burn the City." And I was like, I turned to Rob and I was just like, are they skipping Matter of Time? I was a little mad for a bit, but I mean,
that's weird. Why are they changing the order, if anything?
Just this one song. It was weird. And like in the last song, there was like this new outro that like led into this other song. Like they changed it a little bit like that. But I mean, honestly, I don't want to say most people wouldn't notice, but it's like.
No one's listening to the new version.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
That's funny. I mean, it actually brings up, and may as well get it in early in the show because I only have one of them, but Ticketmaster review I found. Again, nothing but good things to say about this band. One disappointment. And this is from Beth from the Paradise Rock Club in Boston, 2025. Pretty crummy show. We went expecting to see Chroma album played in its entirety since they're touring the 20th anniversary. Well, they didn't. They opened with 3 songs not on the album and then started playing a mashup of songs from this album. We left. We saw them play at Toad's Place 25 or 10 years ago with Newfound, and they played the whole Chroma album and then some lesser known songs. It was the best show I have been to ever, and that's saying a lot. Sucks. So you're right. I mean, people are expecting it in the order that the fucking original one is in. Like,
well, I was at that show. So they came out and they played Let's Go, Faster Ride, and Fortunate. And then they played Chroma in its entirety. But that one song, Matter of Time, is probably what she's thinking about. It's just like,
and that could do it. Like, she's probably like, fuck, I thought we were seeing the album. Well, okay, if you're going to go see a band and they're doing an album front to back, you got to expect they're going to do either a greatest hits at the beginning, at the end, like throughout.
They
like
did a little thing at the end, yeah, where it was like some fan voting. It was like you can vote for the song off like which album they would play.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I love that stuff.
Yeah, no, it was cool. It was like, and I actually checked the set list. It's like different every night.
And like they're gonna play all the songs. Just it may not be in the right off the bat in the order. Like just relax, everyone. Like
Oh, totally.
you'll get to see it.
I
But
just didn't know that song was out of place, so like it
no,
kind
that's
of.
stupid. I didn't know that. That's crazy to me, honestly. Like I put down honestly, it's kind of a pop punk ballad. It really has a
Oh, for
nice
sure.
like
Yeah, the layered vocals on the end is like so good.
and you probably know the part, but I don't know it off heart, but I said it's just a matter of time.
It's just a matter of time because where you are is where you'll be. And that is really everything. It's just a matter of time till you'll know you'll be somebody tonight.
Some positive pop punk.
Oh, it's so fucking good.
Yeah. Okay. Next one is Burn in the City. Is this in the right order? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this is we're going by the original order. Yeah, this is most people's favorite song. And I saw during a Q&A with fans, the members of Cartel agreed that this is their favorite song.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it has that chant, right? Because I've heard it later in the album
Our
too.
days are numbered.
Yeah. So they have that kind of a nice. I don't know. Is it a chorus or no? It's kind of like a.
Well, it's like an outro,
chorus.
like the outro. Yeah, it's like an outro for like that one big chanting that you're saying. But yeah, the lyrics are. It's almost like those choruses are never the same. Our days were numbered by nights on too many rooftops. They said we're wasting our lives. Oh, at least we know that if we die, we lived with passion. They said we're wasting our lives. They said we'd burn so bright. And it's funny, actually, one of my exes got that "lived with passion" line tattooed.
Oh my God! Is that what it was?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
A lot of impact this band made, man.
Wow. People have tattoos of this band that we know. Holy shit. I knew the tattoo she got, but like I know what it looks like. I just don't remember the band. Wow, I thought it was the starting line one, but that's you.
Amazing.
Honestly, what's with this rooftops stuff though? Like what's that?
I mean, that's just a pop punk thing.
Okay. Are they, and also, so later on the album, they do repeat some of these lines. Are they one of the first bands to do this that you can think of?
This is like one of the first albums that kind of made me feel that, like that full circle kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this isn't a concept album, right? But like it almost kind of like the way that they treat, like it feels like it should be with like multiple songs.
Yeah, totally. It's a front to back album.
Yeah.
It's an album that you like can put on and listen to front to back. And like, I mean, it's literally flawless to me. But yeah, then
it's really good, man. It's a really good album.
Yeah. The piano fades into the next one at the end of the song into Save Us. And there's 3 versions of this one. So when this one first came out in 2005 and that original, the original album that like we all had, like, then in 2006, they released a version with drums on a re-release. And then there's this new 2025 one, which is actually all acoustic. It's like not even piano.
My God. Come on.
I mean, they're doing it different.
I get that, but like when they have 4 albums in general, it's like just like I write something new. Like, but I know whatever. There's reasons. I wrote for this one. It's got a little bit of a Disney feel, no? Like
it's got sure. Okay, I'll take that.
And this is gonna offend you.
No, I'm not offended by anything.
This is better than any something corporate kind of piano song.
I mean, Constantine's one of the best songs of all time.
That's one.
But I mean, I'll put this in there. Like, if I'm making a piano pop punk mix, this is
better than anything I've heard of something corporate. Like not Jack's band. I'm not saying Andrew McMahon. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm saying the something corporate, the band, like is overrated. And
come on,
this is. Yeah,
nah. I'm not going to sit here and listen to this.
I knew you'd be offended. But also, what band has fucking strings on their first album?
Oh, like, come on. Yeah, it says the producer Zach Odom plays the strings on this one.
Really, this producer, really good job. Like, I want to look into what else he did. But man, like
it says, "Save Us" was the first piano song Pugh wrote. The melody for the song came while Pugh was messing around with a piano at Joseph Pepper's house, which is the guitar player.
Wow. Yeah, no, it's a banger. It's just it's a ballad. Like this whole part of the album is the part that kind of right.
Well, the third verse, it's like it brings back some. It's like, say the words, give it all the time you need, let it out. Oh, just say anything. It's like that lyrical callback.
So there's another song in this album. I haven't really dug into the lyrics meanings or anything. You probably know way more than me, but like, is this band religious? Like, there's the Minstrel's Prayer, there's Save Us, there's
No, I
like
would say no. But I mean, yeah, like there's a funny quote about the Minstrel's Prayer that we'll get to.
next song, Lucky Street. So this is the one he said. There's a
Three
beer.
three versions of this one too.
Okay. God damn it! Fuck.
Yeah, it's originally
good song.
Yeah,
Big tune.
Yeah, it's originally on the Ransom EP. But yeah, they re-recorded it every time. So yeah, don't worry.
Look, if you have a song on an EP, you can put that on your first album. That's fine. But then you re-record it years later too. It's just like the third time in the studio, the drummer better be going like, guys, you better. Can someone practice songwriting? Like, I don't want to play this anymore.
It's funny. The bridge on this one might be like my favorite part of the whole album. It's like ba 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 ba.
I put another pop punk gem from the 2000s.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. There's one line that's really good here. Sorry. There's a bitter, cold chill in the air. It's haunting every breath we take. The hint of alcohol and nicotine. It keeps us warm inside.
I was looking at the lyrics just as I was listening to this, and this is one band that I'm kind of like, nothing stood out for me. It all sounds good. Like the vocals are great.
I think it's just the way he sings them that just like are so crushing that like, yeah, they destroy me, some of them. And it's actually funny. The next song, if I had to keep one song on this whole album, it's the next one, Settle Down. This one's actually like the fastest one. I thought that this would be your favorite song.
It's at this point, like again, song 8, I put a lot of pop punk at this point. It's a lot of the same, nothing bad though, but just like, I'm kind of, I'm ready for the next part, and the album does kind of pick back up for me, but I'm going to listen to this one again. If you think this is the one I should have liked, I'll check it more.
Yeah. Settle Down. Yeah. This is my,
okay.
This is a big standout. But yeah, the next one, comes in right away. Time to Go. It's called, If I Fail. Time to Go. This is goodbye, she said. Does it ever get easier to live like this? And like this was a standout song. Like this must have got you out of your seat.
I wrote, it sounds like the last song before, but with a better chorus.
I would say that these two songs are probably like the best two, like maybe on the album, other than like sort of the whole ending. Like the whole ending is like a masterpiece.
Yeah. So, and that's we're kind of building up to it, but this band does have a magnum opus in the last song, which is kind of on their newest re-release. They put as one song together because it's like you can't listen to song 11 and then not go into song 12.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah, put it as one.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm going to listen to these songs a little bit more. But I feel like by this point, I was kind of faded. Like it starts huge, and then the ending is so big. So, and I would even count song 10 as also part of that whole big bit too, right?
Yeah, I mean the bridge at the end of this song is like the hardest part of the album. It's like it's better than silence. Give me one good reason to leave this in silence. No, you don't have a good reason.
There's so many little things throughout this album too that I'm that riff in that one part, and then it doesn't come back, and then there's other parts that repeat, and like it's just full of tricks. Like
you can listen to this album on repeat like forever, and like that's the thing. Like we listen to this all the time.
All right, so this is kind of where it starts. So I'm gonna say, so this came out in September 20th, 2005. A year before was American Idiot, which is the first kind of pop punk band to kind of have that like little bit of epicness, right?
Oh yeah.
Like a little bit of like, not saying that bands weren't doing a little bit of those here and there, but like for pop punk, Billy Joe, Green Day, they were kind of the first ones to kind of bring that to the mainstream. And I'd say a year later,
are you talking about this song? Like
Minstrel's I'm talking about this whole song 10, 11, 12. It's a year after American Idiot. And I'm not saying they copied it or anything bad about it, but they also took that and did their own fucking like, hey, we can do that as well too. And
what a
like,
fucking
incredible.
Song. Yeah. This one like really stops me and like makes me reflect.
Minstrel's Prayer, like just like it's got strings. It's a big, it's an epic. And then song 11 is.
Oh, hold on. The Minstrel's Prayer. We got to talk about this one a little.
Okay,
bit.
Tell me about it.
Cartel describes the experience of like it's writing the perfect song to win a girl's heart. Yeah, some of the best lyrics. I guess we don't need to read them out.
I just don't. Yeah, I'll listen to them. Yeah.
And the producer plays strings on this one too, it says.
I know you love lyrics a lot more than I do, so I don't look into the meaning too much into any of it. But I know there's a lot of stuff on the internet now. Like you can find the meanings when they found it in interviews and stuff.
Oh,
so
yeah.
for the good stuff, I'm gonna like even the stuff I like. I never look up the meaning. Like I can't wait to look up Green Day meanings and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of have my own sort of meaning how I like feel about it. But I mean, like when you deep dive into these things, like it's like you find these articles and like you just kind of like it's kind of cool.
No, it's amazing. But also I'm a little bit like, fuck, what if I had a meaning about something and then it turns out to be about something else or just like some story and then anyway. All right, before we get to the big part of the album here, like this is the second this song starts. So yeah, we're going to the song Q, right? We're ready?
Yeah, Q&A.
So this song starts. This song is only 2 minutes and 34 seconds, but it is the beginning of the next song after is 9 minutes and 45 seconds.
They played the whole thing live too, right to the end.
Oh yeah, with all the electronics and everything too.
Yeah. We're all in.
So this song starts with like a kind of palm muted guitar and reaching out.
Oh yeah,
like it's a hit. Duncan, you're gonna think it reminds me of it goes into Minstrel's Prayer into this sounds like Are We the Waiting into Saint Jimmy.
Okay.
Like you know how it kind of
100%. Yeah, totally.
Like it has that
yeah, I see that comparison a lot more now that you say that.
Yeah, and then it goes into the it's a really good like fading into a song.
And that's the thing. Like I love when like bands really focus on like song 1 and 2 kind of being like, get you into it. Then like songs like in the middle, then like, like Save Us kind of put the piano in the middle. And then you have like these songs like the epic way to end it. Like it's like someone's paying attention.
Yeah, no, I like sequencing like this, even though I'm not the biggest fan, but like I don't want the last songs to be the worst songs. Like I want you to build up to something, and something like American Idiot is the perfect example of that. Like it.
What's Her Name is the worst song.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, okay. I always think that Homecoming is kind of there. Yeah, you're right. It should have ended on Homecoming. To be 100%.
Honest. Well, no, it should have ended on Wake Me Up When September Ends.
Oh, interesting. Wow. Well, yeah, we're gonna have like a 6-part American Idiot one.
Like, what do I know though?
I'm curious about like actually how it all. I
listened to What's Her Name a couple weeks ago. It's not normal, and the other thing is too is Prosthetic Head too at the end of Nimrod. Like end it with Time of Your Life.
You're right.
Good Riddance,
they've kind of done that a couple times now.
They fucking us over.
Interesting. Like
I guess they did it. They did it right on Warning Macy's Day Parade.
Well, Green Day is going to be, 6-hour long episodes when we go through these things. Multiple guests calling in. Like we'll be staying up a whole weekend for that. But we're talking about Cartel. The last song on the album is called A. So it goes Q into A, question, answers. And Duncan, tell me about this song.
It's almost like if you're going to only listen to one song, like listen to this one.
So pop punk wasn't doing 9-minute, 45-second songs.
I mean, honestly,
at this point,
there's like 5 minutes of kind of just like outro beats and sort of just like, digital singing and stuff like that.
It's still like a 6-minute song. At that point,
sure.
when I was listening to it today and I'm like, what's with all the electronics at the end and drum beats? And then it kind of comes back in, but that doesn't even start until like 5-6 minutes into it. So it's a full song.
It's funny. They were saying that the A features programmed drums taken from Andre 3000's MP3 player, which he left in the studio. It's like they saw it and that they sort of like used some programming. They programmed like the drums like from that.
That's amazing.
I know.
Wow. That's
so cool.
Incredible. What the fuck? It's, I was going to say, it sounds a little like, I don't know, or like early Postal Service or like.
Definitely. 100%.
I thought it was kind of a copy of something, but like that kind of makes sense now. Everyone was kind of discovering new sounds around 2005. Like,
it's funny. It says Absolute Punk 2015 article says, with A, the band knew what they wanted to do with the track. It features choruses from other songs on the album, and like it comes full circle,
So and then we brought it up, but like was this the first band like that was doing this in pop punk? Like
this is one of the first albums that felt like that for me. It's like now I expect bands to like not step it up, but it's just like,
why aren't they doing that?
There's not a ton of albums that I love more than this one.
I think so. Wonder Years, and again, I'm not saying they copied them, but they were inspired by this. But Wonder Years has a couple, throwback to a chorus from an earlier song, throwback to a verse. I can't think of Green Day ever doing that before. What did they? Oh, American Idiot, they did it.
Yeah,
So
they
maybe,
definitely did a
I
little
guess it
bit.
was
Yeah,
American Idiot. I
yeah,
guess,
for sure.
but like Blink wasn't doing that ever. Like, I can't think of Sum 41, Fall Out Boy doing that. But Cartel was like, that's a cool thing. And it's kind of gone on in pop punk now too. Like, you're right. Like, if bands are doing that shit,
Oh,
I'd
for
love
sure.
that more. Like,
Oh,
I'd
definitely.
love if a band was doing that about their whole band.
Yeah.
And I know they're not pop punk, but Coheed is kind of right.
Yeah,
They've done some.
they do
They've
that
done
for
some
sure.
throwbacks between albums. Have they not? Or no? It's always been on the same album.
Oh yeah, like the
Boom, ba, ba,
comic book
ba.
characters.
Oh,
And,
exactly. All the theme of the albums always starts with that same kind of.
I mean, Wonder Years are kind of the kings of it right now. Like they're throwing back like older albums, like just like you're saying for sure.
Yeah, so this is if anyone's going to throw in a song, throw in song 11 and 12 if you haven't heard this before. This is Cartel.
It's funny too in the 2025 one. There's like this like background like chatter before like the ending.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like a cool like living room chatter. It's like when I heard it, I'm like, that definitely is not on the original.
Yeah, they probably were like, hey, let's get some old footage of something. But then that's my thing. What are you even
That's
doing
cool.
this
Like
for?
throw a couple of new things like that. I don't mind it. It's like, I don't need to listen to it.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's not like you bought this too. I mean, maybe the vinyl thing, but yeah, if it's all just you want to do this and this you want to put it on Spotify for people to listen to, fine. As long as you don't, it's not worse. And I said it's
Oh,
not.
there's a full vinyl of the re-record. Like there was a massive pressing of it.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I mean,
So
like
it's probably something like that.
even the ones that like we have is like kind of rare. So like people are sort of like, this is all they can really get.
So the album comes out for a pop punk album. This is one of the longest we've done so far, but
How long is it?
49 minutes, 50 seconds. So almost 50 minutes, 12 songs. Duncan, this right now rating out of 5 out of 10 out of your new rating system. Tell me what you think of this album.
I have it as a 9 out of 10, but I really had trouble finding out why I was like, why it's not a 10 out of 10. And I mean, I still don't really have an answer, but I mean, I guess it's not a 10 out of 10. I don't know, but to me, it's as close to a 10 as you can get.
So yeah, so I mean, I'm not going to rate this because I wasn't there at the time and whatever. Like I don't know what it is. It sounded good to me. I liked it. It like right now with Duncan's new rating system, I have them in between, see him at a fest and defend them. Like I would defend this band and be like, this is some good shit. Check out Cartel. But see him at a fest, and I'm excited at Warped Tour. Like I hope
Totally.
they do this album front to back again. Just like, hey guys, like we're doing 45 minutes, we're doing 49-minute set.
Personally, I wouldn't want it front to back. I kind of want to hear the 2 or 3 new songs that they're going to sort of play, and then sort of just give me like a nice little mix of whatever they want. But don't give me Chroma front to back. I've just saw that.
Well, that's the thing. And we were going to talk about have they played it front to back? They've done a 20th anniversary. Duncan, you just saw this at the Opera House at the venue of your choice. What day of the week was it?
Yeah, this was, I mean, Opera House is pretty much one of the best places to see a headline show for me. Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
But I've seen Cartel a lot. So that newest show was really good. We kind of went with everybody. And we're sort of standing sort of near not like the back, but like, a good spot. Not full sold out. So like, nice room.
Mm-hmm.
And after those 3 songs, because, they played those 3 songs like that person said,
Mm-hmm.
then they started the album. And something ignited in Rob where he was saying like, like who's coming to the pit with me? And like I was standing with like, Andrew and Aaron and like we kind of looked at each other and I was like, I don't need to really go into the pit because like you were saying, like it's not a fast like album, like it's not like a moshing kind of band.
They're not a moshing band.
So he was going in anyway, and I'm like, me, like I'm going in too. Like so he walks in and he's leading me, like he puts his hand behind it, and he takes my hand like a Disney princess. And we just kind of go like not right to the front, but like a couple rows from the front, right in the middle, and like causing a little bit of chaos.
No, this you guys have fucking waited 20 years to see this. Like if you were in it at the time and then 20 years later you're seeing this front to back, like no, you go right in as close as you get it.
Oh, definitely. They actually played a casino show with Anne Boleyn in Hawthorne Heights. And I didn't go to that, and I kind of wish I had, because I saw videos of one of my friends who went and looked amazing.
I mean, you saw it front to back down the street from your house. Like, what else could you want, man?
Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing Cartel pretty much every time they come.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh yeah. Like I'm not gonna count how many I've seen here, but before that was like. Actually, let's talk about the first time I saw them. The first time I saw them, they were the first of 5 bands at the Screaming for Babies tour, opening for Starting Line.
Oh, what a weird. Why is that called the Screaming for Babies tour? What the fuck's that?
Screaming for Babies tour. 2006 at the Docks, and it was Starting Line, Copeland, Gatsby's American Dream, and Cartel. I think it was just the 4.
Okay, yeah. I don't think I ever saw them. Like I was kind of like I was still going to tons of punk shows, but I never saw Cartel unless they opened for like a Newfound or a Green. They never did anything big like that. It
was like 3 or 4 months after Chroma came out, and then like we saw them at the Phoenix with Cobra Starship and Boys Like Girls, and I remember talking about how they were very standstill. And they just didn't move around a lot. Like they were not like a big, like, like they weren't running. No, but I mean, like it was one of those things that it almost like stood out. Because then when I saw them, maybe like, 6 years later at the same venue, they were flying around the stage. So like, I think somebody told them like to sort of,
settle down or start going crazy,
or just a little more. Like, but like it was like you could tell
pop
that
punk's
they
gotta have movement.
Yeah,
you gotta.
That's what I mean.
If you're standing on stage like that, like it's, and also like I've seen the Strokes and they literally just stood in one spot with no lights on, and it was like fucking like brutal. And then they've recently moved around, and it's like, oh, they're good now. It's like it kills the show. It's like
100%. But there's one special time I want to talk about seeing Cartel. So in 2011, August 2011, it's coming off a really big breakup. And I needed something. I needed some kind of road trip. I needed some kind of like thing to clear my head. And it was a Starting Line, Cartel, All Time Low, and We Are the In Crowd in Pittsburgh.
Oh, you traveled to the States for that?
Yeah, wow. I went to Pittsburgh. This is 2011.
How far of a drive is that? That's like 10 hours, isn't it?
No, it's like 5 or 6 hours.
Really?
There was honestly a 10-year stretch where I went to Pittsburgh like every 2 years.
Yeah. I mean, you're a Pens fan. I mean, I'm looking right at you right now in video. I know we're not recording this on video, but man, there's a Pittsburgh behind him and a big thing. Like one day we'll do video and fucking Duncan,
my favorite spot on earth.
Yeah,
Mount Washington.
I got to go there one day.
Mount Washington.
City of, is it the Bridges or Rivers? Like what's the deal with it?
Yeah, the Bridges.
Okay.
But yeah, that's Mount Washington view. But anyway, so one of my friends kind of put me up with her boyfriend, and I sort of just crashed on her couch. Had a beautiful dog and cat, just kind of. And but the funny thing is I actually took a tour in the Penguin Stadium because I had to kill some time, because the show was at night. I go to Pittsburgh, got there early, went through a tour through the stadium, and went to the show. And Cartel, I think, was the third band. So when they were on, they were great, amazing, and like you can see in the background Kenny from Starting Line having the time of his life, singing every song, just going nuts. And like, man, I wasn't watching Kenny the whole time, but like,
yeah, no, I love that. I love that. Yeah. I love that.
It was so good. Like you could tell just like that really good energy. And like, I'm watching Cartel knowing Starting Line's coming on next. And it was just a great time in Pittsburgh and probably one of my most favorite times seeing Cartel.
Nice. No, that's great. Yeah. No, I mean, I love when like headliner, because Starting Line was headlining, right?
No, it was All Time Low.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Which actually was cool because it's like, I mean, you see Starting Line and then you can kind of chill for like, but I mean, All Time Low was good enough to stick around for.
See, I don't know All Time Low, and we're doing it for the Warped Tour coming up. We'll do it in another month or so.
Nice.
But
I like them.
All Time Low was, they blew up right off the bat, right?
They really did. Oh, yeah. But I mean, they deserve it. Like those first two full lengths are amazing.
Okay, I can't wait to listen. That's the thing. Like we're gonna do an MXPX coming up, which Duncan doesn't know as much. I don't know All Time Low. I don't know
Yeah,
Cartel.
I think you'll be really surprised. Yeah,
Duncan, okay, so yeah, Cartel. You've seen them a bunch. How many times? Like at least 4, 5, 6 times.
let me count here. 8 times.
Wow. Okay. So you've given the band some money.
I'm traveling to see them. Yeah, I had
Yeah,
Cartel
yeah, good.
shirts.
Let's look at their website here. So cartelrocks.com.
Cartel Rocks.
And okay, so maybe before we get to the website, what's your thoughts on the name? Because it's
I
a
like
fine
it.
name.
Oh, I love it with the first EP, the Ransom EP.
I will say though, man, it's like this kind of name probably gets them in trouble. Like,
Oh yeah,
especially
in
if they have
searches.
any
Oh,
sort
yeah.
of like searches, but also like
Yeah,
if
yeah.
they have anything related to money coming in and like, yeah, it's coming into the cartel bank account. It's like what like it gets flagged. Like
No, 100%.
at some point, if you ever talk to them, just ask them: has the name ever got you into any sort of like trouble or like caused a little bit of delays in financial payments?
No, that's funny.
Anyway, what a stupid little thing to say. What was I gonna say here? Cartel Rocks. Here we go. We're going to the website. So yeah, standard website. I mean,
What do they look like? I think it's all the same 5 guys. Like not the original 5. The guitar player was a new ad.
okay, yeah. There was something when I was reading on the Wikipedia about some guy leaving before the album came out, but whatever. I mean, you can see on their website they do have the whole who's been playing the whole time. So yeah, the drummer basically has been playing. Actually, no, the drummer left recently. Actually, look on their Wikipedia, Dunk. It does seem like the band has been a little fragmented, a little here, the bottom part. But whatever. Yeah, they got some standard merch. I mean, standard website, nothing crazy. Normal looking pop punk band. So this album though too, we didn't get into it, but it did make the Billboard Top 200. So
Oh, yeah.
it was 140 in the Billboard Top 200, which is big, and number 2 on the Heat Seekers. So like not many pop punk bands got played in the Billboard Top 200 or in the Heat Seekers.
Some good reviews though here. Like Absolute Punk, 86%.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's huge. Like All Music 3 out of 5, 3.5 out of 5.
Punk News 4 out of 5.
Yeah, like people loved this and everyone knew it. Lots of bands, like you said, took them on tour or like Newfound Glory, Hit the Lights was playing with them. Yeah, there's
They
that
were saying
tour
Copeland was a big. They like had a lot of stuff with Copeland. Like they were a big band that came up with them.
again, I'm going to really start researching this a little bit more, but like pop punk at this point had already kind of reached its peak. Like Fall Out Boy was what? Like what was Fall Out Boy? Was that
The
like
first Fall Out
2003?
Boy is 2003, yeah, full length, yeah, and then that second one was probably their biggest one, which was like 2005 or
Five?
six,
Okay.
maybe.
I just feel like this was different from that. Like Fall Out Boy was the direction it was heading, and this was kind of like this was staying at the direction of like starting lines or like
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's saying Chroma sold over 3,000 copies in its first week, becoming Militia Group's most successful artist release. By August 2006, album had sold over 100,000 copies. It says the success was due to the band's online fan base and their use of MySpace. I swear to God, my MySpace song was a Cartel song.
amazing. MySpace, remember that? So if we have any young fans, before your fucking Facebook and your Instagram and all that, you made a MySpace, and man, it was like a music thing more, right? Like it was.
Yeah, you had your top friends. I actually don't really remember. I didn't use it much. Honestly, just having the song picked was all I cared about. It's fucking funny.
So this did go on to sell quite a bit of copies then too. So it was honestly also certified 500,000 copies, which was the one single, and like they made some money from
Was
this
saying
too.
by 2009 it was over 250,000 copies.
Yeah, these guys deserve it. So Cartel's still around. They never broke up or anything. It's just they took long for music. But actually, so they haven't had an album in like.
Well, I think they were
13 years,
saying,
but
13 years, and this new album coming out. I'm pretty excited for it. Like, I'm excited to see them live and see the new songs.
to be honest, yeah, if I haven't seen them before, man, I'm excited for this. Is the perfect now for me? This is a warped I'm no. I don't care if I'm hungry. We're going to see Cartel. Like we're getting
100%. You plan around that. That's what I mean. You take a picture of the big the big
banner? Are they going to have
schedule. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
the big schedule thing. Take a picture of that. You plan around. Like Cartel would be like one of the must see.
And it's almost like, especially like with the other gentleman coming to Warp Tour with us too. He's a big fan of Cartel, so
Oh yeah, yeah.
it'll be a nice, to see you and him both going crazy to this.
I'm not going crazy for anything.
No, but like this is to you, like it's a big band, right?
Oh, for sure.
Like,
I mean, I might shed a couple tears, but it's like we're standing far away, kind of, right? Like,
oh yeah.
yeah.
Like
it's not like we're not getting deep in anything.
Yeah, but this is a big set. And even to me now, I want to see this live. I've honestly listened to this now for the last 2-3 weeks, like so much, probably out of all the stuff we've done, because I didn't know it. I had to like understand it. And I'm now, it's in my head. Like it's probably like, felt like it came out this year to me.
It definitely was a bit of a time and place kind of thing. Like it holds that time for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which is also why re-recording it, like I'm sure to you guys, it's like, what do you mean? Like
it's actually the re-record. It's nice. Like I actually I enjoyed it more than a normal re-record, because like I never listen to these re-records or like things like that.
A couple last things here, if you got anything else, Duncan. But if you want to book Cartel, how much you think they cost? And you should probably book them because it's not that much. What do you think?
I don't know what I'd have to book them for. Play Minstrel's Prayer? No.
We've got it's in US dollars, but 7,500 to 15,000. So not that expensive. If you wanted to book them at the Opera House again, doing this, I'm sure it's possible.
I've given Cartel enough money. I mean, all their albums, a couple shirts.
Given that's a thing too. And actually, I'm adding that to the template now too.
Yeah.
How much money have we given them? So one thing that we used to laugh about is the amount of money we spent on some of these fucking bands.
Oh yeah.
When you got to add up shirts, you got to add up like food, drugs, alcohol,
transportation,
like all that stuff that day. Transportation,
going to Pittsburgh, like
exactly. That's a hotel there too.
Waiting time. Yeah.
Wow, like all of that waiting, your time, but your time doesn't mean much when you're spending this much on this shit anyway. But it's funny though, like how much money have you spent? And then you do it per year. Like I think my thing was I was spending like 150 a year on the Killers, like just with the show.
When?
Like
what year?
Well, you got to also spread that out between years they tour. So if they play, no, I was never spending that much. But
I mean, like if I'm getting their records and stuff, or like if they're coming, like I'm $60 for AFI,
Yeah, $60 an AFI, yeah, or a vinyl there, like a
no
drink at the.
I haven't been into a new AFI album in like 15 years.
They're good. I mean, I saw them a few years ago at a festival, and I was like, "There's a completely different band than what they were like."
But like their new stuff, I've been seeing some new videos. I cannot wait for this show, and I it's not like I'm surprised. Like no, like I'm probably going to this one alone, but like this is one of my most anticipated shows, wow. And it's right around when I'm seeing Starting Line too. So it's gonna be some good times. Yeah.
They seem to reinvent themselves like almost every album. Yeah. Like Davey Havoc is a fucking,
and that's awesome. What I mean when I said I've been listening to them lately. Like I'm listening to a lot of those albums that I kind of slept on. Like there's a good handful that I just never really dug into and gave it like the proper listen, But checking set lists and seeing it, like they've been playing so much different stuff, and like on their old classics, they're like picking random like 2 or 3 songs, and they're different sets every single night. So
me and a couple people saw them at Oshega on a side stage, I don't know, 2014 or something like that. Yeah. It was incredible. It was like, I was like, oh yeah, I guess I'll see AFI now. And I was like, oh wow.
I mean, yeah, I saw them around that time opening for Green Day.
Yep. I think they played one of those Green Day, probably the American Idiot tour.
That's the one I got on stage.
Nah. Oh really? They played that one. Okay.
Yeah, got on stage.
Oh, I can't wait to do a Green Day one day. We're going to be doing some of these. Yeah, this one, I don't have anything much else to say, Duncan. Let's get the rest of it in, but we're going to do long ones for some of these other Green Day and Blink. But Cartel, any last words, bud? What do you got to say about Cartel?
No, I don't really have much more to say. I think we kind of covered everything that we sort of wanted to get into. That band in the bubble I was maybe going to get into, but if we're going to save that maybe for the next album, then we don't need to get into that. That was like a Dr. Pepper thing.
I was gonna say I saw that doctor. I'm like, Dr. fucking Pepper. I looked at why there was a Wikipedia. I clicked it. Another band did a Band of the Bubble. I'm like, you
Yeah.
know what? You're giving it a 9 and a 10. I liked it a lot. Like again, I'm giving it a. You know what? I'll defend this band. We got to do the next album, and then if that goes on, if I like that, we'll do another one. But like, Cartel's not over. We're not done with Cartel.
We haven't
Like,
done
so
how much you'd pay for it.
I mean, again, I didn't go to the show. So how much did you pay for that show at Opera House? Which is exactly what I
Must have
would
been
want.
like $50, 40, $50. It wasn't much.
Yeah, I'd say I should have come. Like that's
Oh,
the thing.
100%.
Like,
Yeah. But I mean, I get it. Like, I mean, you probably had like 2 shows that week anyway.
did we already start the podcast here?
Oh, no, this was like late last year.
Okay. So this is now I feel like some reason I have a newfound love for this. I got to start going to this. So
No, that's fine.
Last year, it's like, I'm not.
I mean, you're
Cartel.
going to Warped Tour. You know? You'll see them at Warped Tour, yeah.
Yeah, but now it's like Warped Tour. That's like $50. I would 100% see them at Opera House.
No, for sure.
I would pay like if you guys said that was like $75, I'd be like, yeah, I'll probably come, and I'd probably go.
Yeah. I mean, I have 200 here, but that's like me seeing this like perfect. Like that, I wanted at History. I want to be at the front, and I mean, I'd pay $200 for that. Probably not too much more, just because I've kind of seen it.
I was going to say, would you see it again? Like if that same thing, but you don't have to pay $200, like same price, would you see that same show again?
Oh, 100%. I love Cartel.
Is this the one you sent me a thing and it was you guys and there were, I don't know, it was the crowd pick?
I was going to use that as the picture for the mix. It's like they did like a selfie and me and Rob are like, we're pretty visible.
I think you should change the name of this gentleman. He doesn't want to be known on this podcast. He's not a fan of it, but
we'll muffle it out.
I'm joking. He's a Cartel fan. He should have been on this thing. That's the thing. We got to start getting some guest stars. We're hitting our 10th episode. So if anyone wants to be a guest star, reach out to Duncan. Also, thank you so much for that. This was the first fan request too. So
request episode.
Please, anyone, reach out to Duncan. I don't have any social media. I don't. Anything you want to hear, we're going to add it to the list.
We can bump it up.
Exactly.
I mean, maybe not anything, but we definitely have a good idea of what we want to do here.
I would honestly, with the way it's headed, like I don't want to stick just to pop punk. Like it's got to be something that like inspired or like was inspired by.
No, I think we're on the right track here. I mean, we just did Avril.
Exactly. Like that was nothing to do with pop punk. So, all right. Yeah, please keep your feedback. Give it to Duncan. We'll do anything you guys want. Warped Tour. If you want to give us some free tickets, it's too late. We already bought some tickets. But Duncan, what else you got to say here?
The Warped Tour. We got to get that plan kind of solidified.
Oh, the plan. The plan is we've got it. We've got it. We're going and book your train ticket, Dunk. And
yeah, I think that's the best play. I'm gonna leave Carl at home.
All right. Well, I got nothing else to say about Cartel, but it's a great album. I'd recommend this to anyone who's like, what's pop punk? I would say, yeah, throw this on.
No, definitely.
Wouldn't be the first I give them, but it's a good one.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. Yeah, no, this is one of the big ones, and I'm glad we did it. On to the next album, though.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for listening. Duncan, good chats about this. Good album. This is your pick. I'm going to get some picks coming up, and it's nothing bad to say about Cartel. Last words, Dunk?
No, not too much. Just want to thank everyone for listening and liking, subscribing. All your comments are encouraged. Join the conversation. Give us all your takes.
Beauty. All right. See you, everyone.